So I think I now have found the error. So I looked at my GitHub repository in the code, and it turns out like the head and the style. I think the code is just I have it. It got copied, and now it's 2 times this in my file. So we need to see if it's also that way in the HTML file on our computer, but it appears so. Yeah, here it starts all over again. So which one can I now delete? This is the problem. So we will comment out now the file and see what we can do. Okay, then we have to edit again. You can also put in that you that your commit message is fixing merge issue, and then you just push it, and then I think we don't need to. Okay, so yeah, now the first part is out commented. Let me just verse front. Okay, this looks good. Phew. Okay, so it seems like I don't know, somehow it got mixed up. Now you have your front end on Vercel, and now we need to focus on the back end because we now have this beautiful user interface, but there is no functionality. So nothing will really happen. So when you go on right click, and then in German it's untersuchen, but it's kind of like do research. And then you go into the console, and then yeah, I think it cannot access the yeah, it doesn't find the API to work with. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, now we need to deploy the backend on render. So now then you have a full functionality. Hey guys, so now let's go to the backend, and I need to ask my friend, how do I deploy the backend now to render via CLI, right? Okay, seems like nothing is happening. Okay, so does not fully support full backend deploy via CLI. Okay, so you have to use the user interface, but this is not a problem for us. But I just like I think it's more comfortable for me. Push your backend to GitHub. Okay, so we need. This is important in the package JSON file. You need to put in a line scripts, or you need to put in the dependencies. This is a file that just shows what programs are used and some other stuff, like for example scripts. So if you want to start your application, you need to put in the command node backend.js to start the application. So just copy it and yeah, guys, copy it and then don't know what to do with it. Go to the package.json file and we'll see how much it is different. Okay, so copy it, cut out this one, and then just substitute the dependencies because the versions are a little bit different and this might change your program again. And then like me, I don't know, you have two user interfaces and you don't know what you're doing. Okay, this is my package.json now. No, package.json is valid, has a start script. Yeah, okay, we just did in beta. Yeah, but this is not your backend must listen on process and report. Okay, so this is also important. You have in your backend.js, you have hard-coded the port you listen on, and you need to okay, first we need to change the ports before I forget that. So here we have const port, but we need this, and then we need to when we have this app listen. Wait, where's the app.listen? App listen. We start the server. Okay, whatever. So now we have this is really weird. It keeps the state in the code, and I cannot change it. Oh, it's more difficult for me to change. Okay, then we need to push our change on Git. So I just add all the changes, backend.js and package.js, and then I write commit message change it, changed port to listen, changed port because when the users different. And what did I also change in the package JSON? JSON added script to run application. This is also nice when you change stuff and have messages to write to somebody or to yourself. Don't explain what you're doing, explain more why you are doing it. Maybe I changed the port, but render uses a different one. That's why I did it. And in the package JSON, I needed to run a script that executes the application. Because the other user can see what you're doing, but he often doesn't know why you did that. And then you just use git push or git push origin. Okay, everything up to date. Okay, this sounds good. Let's look at Git one more time. Where's my repository? On this new repository. Update it. And look for the backend JS file. Yeah, this is confusing to me. The commits are here. But yeah, I'm also a newbie programmer, so I do a lot of mistakes and I don't understand a lot of stuff. But yeah, just tell me when I'm telling stupid stuff. I must enable calls. Then I also need to add cores in my. Yeah, why I don't just install render? Okay. How can I commit to render in GitHub? Okay, then we just go to the website and create a new project. And you can fill in where I want a new account and out. And then we go into the render. Authorize render. Create account. And verification email. And go to Google. Gmail. Activate your render account. And then, yeah, you go to, when you're in render, you go to new web services and then connect Git provider. And then you install render for the repositories, then you install it. And then you go to search for public Git repository, Git provider, view repo. Yeah. Then we put in this repo. We call it SAAS project for your, yeah, let's call it that. Okay, language is Node, then main, then region, for me it's Frankfurt in Germany. Build command. Okay, yeah, you need to fill out the build command with npm install. I've already done that. Then you need to use the start command. In our case, it's node and the name of your JS file where the backend is stored. In my case, it's backend.js. And then you can fill out. Okay, okay, yeah, but you can take the free plan for your hobby projects, but maybe when you really want to earn money, you can do the starter package. But I think for the first, I don't know, $1,000 you earn with your project, probably the free plan is good. And yeah, then you need to pay, but there are other services probably that are also for free. Okay, now, if you remember, we were using an API key in the for the YouTube API, and here you can set like more sensitive information, so like the API key or other stuff from the application. and it will be stored, and so nobody can access it from outside. So if you need the link to the YouTube API again, link to the YouTube API file read data. Okay, then we go here. Oh no, this is the documentation. Now I can now I can create key. Yeah, okay. So this is that one. And I now need to create the credentials, and you have your key, and then you where's this? Where's my weapon? Okay. So then you need to create the key, call it the exact name, and then just put in that value, or you can just add your environment file. But I did not do that, so you can. I will fill it by hand. Okay. Now after I filled in the environment variable, I now it automatically started this project, and new log entries will appear here. Okay. So it's currently building. Your free instance will spin down with inactivity, which can delay requests up to 50 seconds and more. Yeah, this is the problem about the free projects. They are not so fast as the plan you paid for. But I think when you have a really good idea and you just want to deploy it and you really know that people will use it, then just go ahead and don't be shy. Okay, uploading build. So this sounds like a good message. Build successful. Okay, very good. And then you can just copy this and give this to your AI friend, and he will help you what to do. Nice, this means render successfully built your backend, which is a great sign. Oh, wait, no, it's okay. Your server is listening on process NV port. What should happen after build successful? npm start. Render will now try to start your backend with your start command. Everything is correct, and you should see logs like server running on port 10,000. Okay. So okay, now yeah, we have some errors in our code. Unexpected token. Okay, then we copy the message, so AI now knows what to do. Yeah, I think I somehow, I don't know why, but I have my code double in the file, and there are like weird um, other values stored in my files, and then it just cannot compile it right. Still contains git merge conflict markers. Um, in PowerShell now run this. So this is the PowerShell. Or can we just run it in VS Code shell? Right. Okay, so we're looking for those merge conflict markers. I don't know why I get merge conflicts. I think I have to figure this out later after this tutorial, and I will try to do a better tutorial every time. So this is like the second time I built a software as a service, but I will try to do it more efficiently and easier to understand every time. Mm. So git add backend.js, git commit and fix the merge conflict, git push origin. Okay, then just tell AI what I did. Still broken locally. Okay, so I guess I need to remove the conflict markers manually now, because I don't know, this is a mistake on my side. I hope you will not have faced these issues, but this is nothing to worry about. The code just appears to be twice here. Current change. Okay, so let's remove this and now we just comment this out. Okay, well, let's just try to run it locally so we know it's at least working here. So in my command interface from VS Code, I write backend no node backend.js, expected end of inputs. Okay, is this one? Okay, let's open a new terminal and just okay, so 115. Not working. then I think at this point it's not true. Get this invalid expect. Okay, so I think leave back and use this. So we just copy everything, delete it, and run backend JS. So this looks better now. Now let's see if it's working. Host 3000. We can find. Okay, yeah, but it works. It doesn't find any creators because I have only input the API key in the render deployment, and this is not it's not filled in there. Okay. Okay, how do I push this on it without merging conflicts? We're in the perfect position now. Okay. Make sure you edit the correct file. Open this exact file. Is this the file? Yeah, that's no file. Okay, this looks good. I get it all. It's only a warning, not an error. Okay, status. So does it see errors? Modified backend JS. Okay, this seems as if it would have read. Perfect, this is exactly what we want to see. Commit the fix. Okay. And now what should we know? Beautiful, that commit went through exactly as it should. Git push origin name. Okay. What now? Sebastian, this is perfect. Your clean backend has now successfully been pushed to GitHub. It's now been successfully pushed to GitHub. A render will automatically redeploy using this new commit. Okay, this means the broken merge conflict code is gone. The backend file is clean. Render will no longer crash on startup. Go to render dashboard, render your backend service logs. You want to test it manually. Okay, so we're going on to render and are looking at refreshing the page. Okay, so it has not refreshed since last time. I see this, but it is a old message. Ah, perfect. That explains everything. Render still, because render keeps old entries until the new deploy actually starts and runs. Go to render your service and deploys. Render. What? Production setting event SAAS project. My project. SAAS project. Deploy failed. But this was just a few minutes ago. We're back. SAAS project. Deploy latest commit. Okay, so I think now we have the latest commit. It's building something new. Okay, build successful. Guys, running Node.js. Okay, oh great. This looks good. Keep it and give it to AI. What is now going on? Live and running. Okay.